report straight out to reporter from KNX 1070 News Radio on the ground in California, Pete Demetrio. This is an unfolding breaking story. What have you learned?
Bottom line is that this was if you will, a family fight that turned very deadly. The interesting thing is the community of Bell Gardens is really shocked because Daniel Crespo was loved and literally respected by virtually the entire community. The man had been a councilman for 14 years. He was a mayor. He's very personable, looked at and tried to solve issues which affected his community. But apparently...
Let me ask you this, Pete. Pete, let me ask you, what happened? What do we know about what happened inside that home?
Inside the home, very simple, a fight between husband and wife. And Velez Crespo, while this was happening, apparently it got physical, and her son, Daniel Jr., at that point, came in, tried to intervene between his mother and father. The fight escalated between father and son. Velez apparently took a firearm from inside the home and opened fire on her husband, striking him several times. He died in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. Now, the question then becomes, was too much force used in this particular case? In this case, she argues, and her son backs her up, that she was taking actions trying to prevent him from being hurt and or killed. And his comments corroborate his mother's comments. Now, the sheriff's department, they're going to have to present case to the county prosecutors, but you have the mother's statement and you have the son backing her up, and those are the only people that are really involved in this.
Oh, the son is backing up the mom. Okay.
Absolutely.
And Pete, don't go anywhere. Will you wait? Will you wait 1 second? Because we've got to get to some other facts and bring in our panel, but I've got some other questions for you. Mayor Crespo's brother is now claiming that the couple, the married couple, had been fighting the night before. Mrs. Crespo shot Mr. Crespo dead.
Last night she was kind of angry, driving fast. And he was at the passenger and I'm in the back and she was just driving really fast.
So they were arguing the night before, and she was upset with him. That brother of the victim also reportedly told KTLA the couple had been fighting over money. He claims that he was told Velez was mad. The mayor was upset, or the mayor's wife was upset that the mayor was spending too much money. So let me go out to my Lion's Den debate panel. If indeed Taylor Koss, criminal defense attorney, they're arguing the night before about money and she is angry, does that impact her claims that presumably she's going to claim she shot him in self-defense?
Well, good evening, Jane. Thanks a lot for having me. I will tell you this, it can't help. If she's going to claim justifiable homicide here, which is an allowable defense under the California penal law, she's going to have to establish some really serious facts here. And one is that, her son was suffering injuries that would have eventually led to his imminent death or grave bodily injury. And let me tell you something. Nobody, including the son, is saying that the mayor had a weapon of any kind, a gun or a knife. If you want to claim justification, you better use the force that is being used. So if somebody's using deadly force against you, meaning they're about to shoot you, well then, okay, fine. You could shoot them.